crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the craziest.
But maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. We just need to find it.
Look out!
These guys can't catch a break.
God damn it, Al, talk to me!
I lost my
Oh,
gun
excuse me. I am so sorry. So
Barry was
sorry.
nowhere to be seen.
Barry! Barry!
Oh, man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way! Man, what a drop! Don't worry, your cutout is fine.
Forget that! Are you okay?
I was about to say.
Hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch! There's no way you can climb down, though! It's like a sheer wall!
I'll slide.
Al, there's something moving down here!
Barry, it's a taken! Use a flare, Barry!
Woo! Yeah!
Barry, are you alright?
I'm good, Al! I'm great! Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh? You're gonna have to find your way around to the farm, Al! I'll be waiting!
Alright, man. You...
Barry, just wait for me, okay?
Al! I'm not staying here! It's suicide! I'm going to the farm! I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area! You can catch up!
You
Don't
do
worry
you,
about
boo-boo.
it. I'm on the case!
Now he's Rambo. This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
Dude, I mean, if you could quickly learn how to use a gun and a flashlight together, I'm sure Barry can do that too. Alright, you know what, real quick. Let's take care of a bunch of these.
Hartman kept talking, giving Barry the grand tour, clearly proud of the place. He went on and on about his hunting trophies, and Barry was impressed. But he was here on business. He raised his voice, cut through the monologue. Hey, Hartman, where's Al? Hartman stopped in mid-sentence, annoyed at the interruption. He nodded at the hulking orderly standing nearby. The man smiled and clapped a practiced hand on Barry's shoulder.
Hitman,
Hartman
right?
followed the fall of Alan Wake with his binoculars. When the rider hit the water, he ordered Jack to take the boat to him. The spot was easy to see in the dark, even with all the extra lights in the boat. The flare floated and kept burning even in the water. Jack turned the radio louder as the engine sputtered. The music was rough and clanking, something the Anderson brothers would no doubt have enjoyed. But Hartman chose to ignore it. Wake was finally within his reach. Hartman knew he was no creator. He had no ambitions on that front, and he certainly didn't want to end up like every artist he had worked with here, damaged in ways that were hard to describe, or worse. It was enough for Hartman to maintain creative control and provide direction, to be a producer. That was what most of these people were in need of anyway. Of course, suitable subjects were few and far in between.
So wait, let me guess. Is Hartman, like, stealing their work to take credit for it?
I stared at the Viking paraphernalia that littered the area, surrounding an unlikely centerpiece. A full-size stage complete with an impressive sound system with all the trimmings, including a dragon. It took a special kind of crazy to build something like this in a remote field. When the sky split open with a deafening boom and the music started blasting, it felt strangely appropriate. For the moment, Barry was just glad he had survived the fall. He had been separated from Al, and there was no easy way to climb back up. He told himself he'd be okay in the gloomy forest at night. He would just have to wait for a while for Al to find his way down. Barry turned when he heard the heavy footsteps and saw the movement. The man-shaped shadow lunged at him from the bushes, an axe held high. Barry screamed and threw up his hand. The world exploded. Mott knew that Wake was smarter than him. Wake had more money, a beautiful wife, everything. And Hartman said Wake was important. That made him better than Mott. But Mott was calling the shots now. He'd expected Wake to whimper and grovel, but instead, he seemed willing to fight. Mott knew he'd gotten under Wake's skin. If only Mott actually had his wife. The thought made him shiver. Hartman hurried down the corridor.
So Hartman was the boss.
He was surely at his most susceptible to therapy. But this was not an ordinary storm. Wake had been writing, and he had woken something up in the depths of the lake. Now, it was coming for him. Hartman had naturally prepared for a situation like this. The idiot brothers would keep Wake distracted while Hartman double-checked everything, just to be sure.
Oh, okay, so this was when Hartman ran away to his office.
Hartman watched as Wake's features slackened. The man was bullheaded, no doubt. Even lying on the bed, he'd almost broken Hartman's nose the second time. But with a little time, he could break Wake down, give him proper direction. Wake was easily the most promising subject he'd had. Well, since Tom, really. Sleep well, Alan, Hartman whispered with a smile. Let me take care of you. He sniffed hard to clear his throbbing nose, swallowed blood, and barely tasted it.
That's how you know he's hardcore. Oh, great. Oh, beautiful. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm gonna die again. Nope, okay, I can't go through there. That's cool too. Boop. Ah. Ow. I just want the page. That's it. Just the page. Nobody's got to get hurt. Just gonna turn that back on for the sake of having it on. Jeez. Alright, you know what? Let's just go straight. Let's go get the thermos. Of course you both are. Ow. Ow. Worth it. Just don't die. Oh, this isn't fair. Ow. Oh, crows. Beautiful. Birds. Alright. Ravens. I'm sorry. Odin. Right.
Shadows crawled over the gate. I needed a light to destroy them to get through.
Well, ask and you shall receive, I suppose. Let's just get that. Then we'll turn you on. Boom.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Trust no one in the darkness. Oh, great.
Omega-3 fatty acids are good for your heart.
Screw you guys. Not having this. Can you guys just not for a few minutes, maybe? Oh, okay. That was nerve-wracking. Oh. So anyway, about what I was saying last episode.
A car was driving away from the farm, headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking.
Oh god, I hope it's Barry. Yeah, so I chose not to take any medicine and to try and get myself in a better place. And in the end, I have. I mean, I still struggle with it every now and again. You know, I'm sure that's the case for many people as well. But I'm better. I'm healthier. I'm happier.
The car was heading for the cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
I'm doing much better than I was. I'm much happier than I was. I'm in a better place of mind as well. You know, I've got a lot of that to contribute to my friends and my family who have helped me, and my faith as well.
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
I had seen glimpses of the light before. I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path.
Who in their right mind would put all these bear traps down here? Like, so many. So unnecessary.
Someone had left a gun behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm.
The Taken are filled with darkness. Indubitably, good sir. Indubitably. But, you know, I guess after talking all this about depression and stuff, I thought you guys would definitely like to hear that, you know, I am better. And for those of you who are listening and thinking, you know, it's no big deal, if you've never struggled with it, it's definitely not a big deal for you. It's a special place of mind. It's a dark place of mind. And a game like this can really capture it too. Can really kind of explain in an odd sense almost the ridiculousness of it, like just how crazy imagination can get away from you and how hard it can be, and you know, the way that your mind is just constantly approached. Like, think of the people, the Taken, as like depressing thoughts. Like, they're constantly coming at you, constantly beating you down. But then you are the white writer. You are Alan Wake. And you're fighting them with a shotgun. Just think of it like that. It still doesn't quite do it all justice, but it's a start to help you kind of understand. Ow! Ow. Ah, excuse me. Gosh, first a burp, now a sneeze. I am just the worst. Oh, dear God. Why did there have to be more?
I could see the car, but there was no sight of the driver.
Hello?
Batteries?
Anybody here? Barry!
No! Danny, you're not! Please! What are you? No! Don't! I'm sorry!
Well, it's certainly not Barry.
I know you. You were in jail the other day.
I went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know? It makes you see. They're not gonna miss it. They're in the loony bin. But my buddy, Danny, I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him. Like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie. The best friend's suddenly the bad guy. Who wrote this crap anyway?
Guilty. Alright, well, he's dead now. And there's TV.
I've run through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will survive. Darkness will consume everything. This is what it's wanted all along. It will be free, unstoppable. It used Alice to get to me, dangled her in front of me to keep me going. It was never going to release her. I'm going to change this. I'll escape. I've written myself into the story. I'm now the protagonist. This feels like a terrible risk, but it's the only way to save Alice. I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else who's been woven into it. The story must stay true for this to work. There have to be victims along the way, near escapes, cliffhangers. In a horror story, it can't be certain that the hero will succeed or even survive. He almost has to die. I'll write my own escape into the story next. I need help. Zane's going to be the one who'll help me. I'll make it happen.
Huh. I like that the story is coming together.
Let me guess. Danny, huh?
Jerk. Some best friend. Alright, did I get everything? I guess so. Can I go down here? Alright.
I could climb out through the broken window.
Yes, good observation. Let me guess, because the door is locked?
The front door was locked.
Aha, good job.
There's an altar wrought with mystery of Tom the poet and his muse, and a magic lake which gave a light to the words the poet used. Now the muse she was his happiness, and he rhymed about her grace, and told the stories of treasures deep beneath the blackened